The music of Super Mario 64 is nothing short of amazing. Songs such as Die Die Docks, Cool Cool Mountain, Bob on Battlefield, Peach's Castle, and the ending theme are classics and will be loved forever. Mainly because they are so nostalgic and so fun to listen to back in 1996 and even to this day of 2023. And then there's this song. Wow, this song doesn't sound very nostalgic or fun to listen to. Are you sure this song is coming from Super Mario 64? The same game that gave us great songs such as Die Die Docks and Cool Cool Mountain? Yeah, this song is called Big Boo's Mansion, and some people have labelled it as the creepiest song Nintendo has ever created. But where did this song come from, and why is it so creepy? Well, let's find out. The song within itself is a very scary song, but the infamous every copy of Super Mario 64 is personalised meme has made this song even more creepy. With the likes of Wario's apparition, the 1995 beta build, the negative emotional aurora, and of course the shared nightmares of the creepy piano, the eyeball, the eel, and the low poly penguins. All of this aided with this eerie song is honestly a recipe for a horror game, not a happy Mario game. But let's analyse the song itself, then afterwards we'll analyse the level that the song could be heard in. So why is this song so creepy? Well, if we listen to the song, it has a constant low pitched groan that occasionally varies in pitch, which is so creepy. Like, what's making that low pitched groan? Or should I say, what is making that low pitched groan? And the song is pretty much has that groaning sound throughout. For me, what makes this song so creepy is not necessarily the groans that you hear, but rather you expect to hear these groans at the beginning of the song. As the song goes on, you expect the song to pick up from the groans and more instruments will be added in, and then it eventually creates a good melody. Because most good songs do that. They start off with a few instruments and then eventually they pick up more and more instruments until you create a great band that plays a really good melody. But not this song. In this song, the groans remained the dominant sound in this so-called song. And they're not even particularly loud groans, they're soft groans. It almost feels that it's sort of easing you in to the song, but at the same time it creeps you out because the song is so soft. It hardly has a melody. I mean, you do hear, I guess, what I think is a piano that's sort of making some form of tone that's rising up and down along with the groans, but this song is just too quiet. That's part of the reason why the song is so creepy, because there's not enough instruments to build up a good band to create a good melody. Instead, we just get this one soft groan that occasionally varies in pitch. And your brain, listening to music like that, does not like it. And what makes it worse is that the groans don't really form a good melody. It kind of just does its own thing that's completely disjointed with the piano and the percussion instruments in the background. The song kind of feels like it's so creepy that no one else really wants to listen to it, and so it feels very lonely. But it's so lonely that the music kind of goes crazy, and so it doesn't follow the rules of normal songs, which makes songs so good in general, such as a good melody, good instruments used, and on-beat rhythm. So it kind of just does its own thing because it's so lonely and it's so isolated. The one groan is the main dominant instrument you hear, and it's lonely because it's so creepy and no one wants to be near it. The song is just so chilling, especially since the level you play in the song is creepy as well. The every copy of Super Mario 64 is personalised meme has made the song all the more creepier. It's almost as if this song is the type of song you'll hear when you're having a nightmare. Oh, you know, speaking of the shared nightmares side of every copy of Super Mario 64 is personalised, you know, maybe this entire Big Boo's Mansion level is just one big nightmare for Mario. Because in other levels such as Bob on Battlefield, you can run freely and explore secrets. You're used to that when you're playing Super Mario 64 because almost every single level is like this. All of these levels are designed to be fun and happy, as if you're going on a fun treasure hunt to have a good time. But then there's this level. It's such an outlier compared to the rest of the entire game. Because Big Boo's Mansion, unlike the other levels in Super Mario 64, is designed to make you fear the exploration that you're about to do. You don't want to explore. It's meant to make you feel uneasy due to the countless numbers of jump scares that this level throws at you, like the piano or the library. It makes you distrust everything. You can't trust what you're about to explore in case it's a trap. And what's worse is that anything, and I mean anything, can attack you in this level. And the level knows it, and this music knows it. It's almost as if the level and the song is laughing at you for being so afraid. I mean, have you ever had nightmares where random things started to attack you? Because I'll tell you one thing, Mario surely has. The pianos and the books are attacking Mario in his nightmare. And Mario looks at an alive piano and an alive book and thinks that's not normal. And then he concludes that he must be in a nightmare. So Mario now knows he's in a nightmare. And so, just like anyone would do when they figured out they're in a nightmare, they try to wake themselves up from this nightmare. So he tries. But he can't. He's trapped. It's almost as if the nightmare he's having is taking him hostage. He then starts to listen to the song that's been playing and the low-pitched groaning sound. He's trying to look, thinking about what's creating that sound, but then he looks up and he sees what's making the sound. It's a disembodied Wario head. He is groaning along with the sound, and he's laughing at Mario for being so afraid. Wario senses Mario's fear and says, "You want fun? Wario, show you fun." And then he chases Mario down the hall forever and ever and ever and ever. Wow. Big Boo's Mansion, what an eerie, creepy and weird song you are. And I think that this song definitely earns its title as one of the most creepiest songs that Nintendo has ever made.